Guys, so I got this idea from my sister's boyfriend, funnily enough. I had dinner there last Friday and we got talking about my channel and what I was doing, and he was suggesting programs I could do, one which is under wraps at the moment, you guys will find out soon. But it got me thinking I wanted to do a beginner's program, one that starts people off right at the beginning of their journey. A new video will be added each week to move on to the next stage. So you would do that one video for the whole week, and then when I upload the next one, you move on to that one if you're ready. It is going to be an 8-week program, so you have 8 videos to work through. If you feel you need longer than 8 weeks, work on that one video for longer until you're ready to move on to the next stage. This is your journey, move forward when you're ready to. So this first video here is one that focuses on correct positioning and getting your body moving, focusing on increasing your flexibility so you get used to moving through the basic sequences that I like to do in my videos. This one is also good for if you're looking for an easy, relaxing flow. The intention for this one is for being present, focusing on your breathing and getting oxygen into your bloodstream, slowing down and being here in the now. So if you're ready, grab your yoga mat and start your journey with me. So we're going to begin in a kneeling position. Slowly bring your hands up, breathe in through your nose, hands to prayer, exhale through your mouth, down to your heart. Inhale again, arms up, breathe in. Exhale and moving forward to your child's pose. So if you feel at any point in the routine that anything's too much for you, return to this pose here. This is our resting pose. This is everyone's favorite pose in the routines. So if you feel anything's too much, just return to this pose and then join back with me in the routine wherever I am up to. So moving now to our tabletop position, shoulders over your wrists and hips on top of your knees, so both in one straight line. And now extending our right leg in one line here, just working our glutes here, working our hamstrings. Yes, I had lots of friends today with the dogs. And moving that knee back down, arching your back here and rounding your spine. This is called your cat-cow. This is a great way to warm up your back. Returning now to neutral spine, extending our left leg out. Just engaging our hamstrings here, engaging our glutes. It's all in one straight line. Hold it here. Breathe in. Exhale, knee down. Arching your back once more. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale through your nose, arching your back. Exhale through your mouth, round the spine. I always breathe in through my nose and exhale out through my mouth during my routines. Now tucking your toes under, extending now to our downward dog facing position. Ensuring in this position that our hands are only shoulder width apart, and same thing with our legs and feet, that they're only hip width apart, keeping the same distance between your legs and your hands. In this position, we are working our calf muscles, our hamstrings, shoulders, and even our hands in this position, our wrists, using this position to stretch out our calf muscles. If you need to keep your knees bent during this position, do so until your calf muscles get to the flexibility that they need to straighten. Constantly working our heels closer to our feet. If you want to, you can rock your knees back and forth, just furthering warming up your calf muscles here. Just warming up our body. Now stretching our legs back down, heels down to the ground. Hold it here. And moving now to our plank position. Shoulders over your wrists, keeping one straight line with your body. If this position's too much, keep your knees on the ground. If not, keep them off the ground like I am. One straight line with your body, engaging your muscles here. Engaging our shoulders, our glutes, our abs. Just hold it here. And breathe. Now we're going to be practicing our flow. The basic flow with your knees down onto the ground, bending our elbows so our triceps are closer to our body, down to the mat, and going into our baby cobra. Arching the back slightly and moving down to the ground. Arching the back once more, increasing it a little bit more. Just going to the flexibility that's there for you today. Warming up our spine here. If you want to, go into your full cobra position. working our back muscles here, flexibility in our lower spine. And moving back to our knees, tabletop position, and back to our child's pose. This is the basic flow here. We're going to be going through this a few times so you can get used to it. Breathe in, going back to our tabletop position, tucking our toes under, and slowly moving to our downward facing dog. Exhale out here. Just go into the position that you can to today. Keep your knees bent if you need to. Just working our heels closer to the ground each time we return to this position. Moving forward now to our plank position. Hold it here. And going into the flow, tricep push-up into a upward facing dog cobra position. And moving to our knees, tabletop position, back to your child's pose. If you need to in the flow, in the push-up, keep your knees on the ground. I'm just showing you the alternate position. Moving to a tabletop, tucking our toes under, downward facing dog. Should be going further each time here, returning to this position. Moving to our plank position, keep your knees on the ground if you need to. Tricep push-up, upward facing dog. Moving through our tabletop position, down to child's pose. As you notice, we are slowly going faster each time. Tabletop position, tucking your toes, downward facing dog. This is the main flow we do in all my routines. Moving to plank, tricep push-up, upward facing dog, and back to our child's pose. Hold the child's pose, back to tabletop, tucking your toes under, downward facing dog. Hold it here. Moving forward to plank, chaturanga push-up, upward facing dog, and child's pose. Exhale out any tension here. Breathe into your lower back through your nose. Exhale through your mouth all the tension out of your body. Just taking a little break here. Inhale again. Exhale, moving to our tabletop position, tucking our toes under, downward facing dog, moving into this position slowly. Walking our hands back now to a forward fold position. Now if you can't touch the ground, you can have your hands on your knees here, or your shins, or your thighs, just wherever you're at today, as I am showing you right now. Just go into the position that you can today, that your flexibility allows you. This is a great hamstring stretch here. Making sure not to round the spine, keeping our spine as flat as possible as you're extending over your legs. Rolling up, breathe in, arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer, down to your heart. Breathe in, arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer, down to your heart. Now walk into the middle of our mat here, legs hip width apart. Moving your arms up, breathe in. Exhale, roll it down to your forward fold. And slowly bending your knees, rounding the spine, coming back up. Breathe in, arms up. Exhale, bending your knees, going down to a forward fold position. Straightening the legs, rounding the spine. Breathe in, arms up. Hands to prayer, bending your knees, rolling back down. This is warming up our hamstrings, our spine. We're getting our body moving in this flow here. Bending it down to your forward fold position. Holding this position now wherever you can. If you're at your thighs, just stay there, keeping your back flat, or down to your shins. Or if you can touch the ground like I am, do so. Or even pulling yourself closer to your body with your hands. Breathe in. Crossing our arms above our head here, we're going to just be rocking from side to side. Just keeping it super loose here, super relaxed. Breathe in. Exhale, grabbing one foot now. If you need to, you can grab your thigh or behind your knee, wherever you're at today. Stretching one hamstring out, releasing the tension there. Slowly moving to the other side, left leg. Breathe in. And exhale out slowly. Pull yourself closer to your leg if you can. Moving to the middle of the mat now, hands on the mat. Going to be heel toeing our right leg out like I am and bending that right knee, straightening the left leg. Keeping both feet forward here, toes facing towards the mat. This is stretching our inner thighs here. If you're up higher, that is totally fine. Just go to where you can today. If you need to, you can have a book or a block which your hands can rest on, which brings you up higher. Just going to where you can today. Just a great inner thigh stretch. Straightening both legs and moving now to the other side. You can heel toe a little bit further if you like. Just slowly bending down to where you can. Great way to open up your hips. Breathe in and slowly exhale, going further down if you can. Breathe in and exhale, focusing on how your body is feeling right now. Moving forward to our lunge position. Ensuring that knee isn't over your toe, keeping your back leg straight from behind the leg, the knee. If you need to, you can keep your knee down on your mat like I am, or if you're okay, keeping that knee up. It increases the stretch if you have that knee up, but just do what you can today. Just going to be holding this position for a little while. Getting your body used to these positions. Getting used to staying in the present and focusing on your breath. Constantly breathing in through your nose and exhaling out through your mouth. Twisting forward, lifting that left arm up. You can keep your knee down if you need to, or have it up. Trying to keep a straight line between those arms there, shoulders on top of each other. Ensuring to keep that back knee as straight as possible, and that front knee isn't over your toe, just at a nice right angle. Breathe in. Exhale out slowly through your mouth, bringing that arm down, knee down, slowly. Lifting both arms off if you can. If this position's too difficult for you, stay forward with your hands on the ground. If not, lift both arms up. Increasing the stretch in your hip here. Arching your back slightly if you can. Increasing the stretch. Focusing on the present. Focusing on the now, where you are. Focus on your body. How does it feel? Does it feel tight? Inhale. Exhale, relax further into the stretch. Feeling it loosen. Now if you can, grabbing both hands behind your back, arching your spine here, keeping the heels of your hands together. This is a great opening stretch for your shoulders and for your chest. If this is too much today, just stay in the previous position. This increases the hip stretch, but also stretching out your chest and your shoulders, which is a very tight area of your body. Resting your hands on the back of your knee. Slowly bringing both arms up, hands down on the mat. Bringing your body back into your hamstring stretch. Keeping that hip over your knee so it's in line. Flexing the front foot. Increasing the stretch in your calf muscles. Now what is very important in this stretch is keeping your hips aligned so that one hip isn't in front of the other. The way to do this is keeping that left hip back, pulling it back, and think about pushing that right hip forward so they're both aligned. Going to be holding this posture for a little while, so get comfortable as we hold a lot of tension in our hamstrings. So this is an area that we're really going to be focusing on in our first few videos. Forcing yourself to stay in the present moment, holding the position, not giving up. Stay where you are, and just focus on your breath. You're going to learn through this program how much you are capable of when you set your mind to it. Hold it for a little longer. Breathe in. Exhale, slowly come up, bending that front knee forward into our low lunge, tucking that back foot under, lifting to a high lunge position, and moving that foot back to our plank position. You can take a few steps if you need to. Just holding the plank, remembering to keep our shoulders over our wrists, keeping one straight line with your body. Tricep push-up to our upward facing dog, bending the knees to tabletop, tucking our back toes under to our downward facing dog. Well done, you guys. Walk it back to our forward fold position. Slowly roll up, breathe in, arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Breathe in, arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer, down to your heart, moving to the middle of our mat once again. Breathe in, arms up, legs apart, and down to our forward fold position. Now this is the second time we're in this position, so go a little bit further if you can. If you're a little bit more flexible, take your hands back towards the mat through your legs. If not, just stay where you currently are. Just breathing, focusing on where you are right now, focusing on your body and how it feels. If you've done this routine a few times, take note of how much further you are today. Now walking heel toe with our left foot down to stretch our inner thighs. Turned in side lunge, keeping our toes forward, remember. Breathe in and exhale through your mouth slowly. Now slowly coming back up and switching to the other side. Bending your right knee, straightening your left leg, and moving to our lunge position on the other side. Remembering to keep that front knee not over your toe, at a right angle. If you need to, keep your knee bent on the mat, or if you feel comfortable, keep it up, straightening from behind the knee. Breathing in, and slowly exhale out all the tension from your hip, from your body and your mind. Feeling it leave your mat. You are where you are meant to be right now. Twisting our upper body, twisted lunge. Keeping our knee on the mat if you need to, if not, keep it up. Twisting only from the upper body here. That hip should still be facing forward. Breathe in and slowly exhale. Slowly take another breath in. Exhale out all the tension, all the stress and worry from your day. Bending that knee onto the mat, lifting both arms up, low lunge. Hold it here. Breathe in and exhale. Breathe in once more. Slowly exhale out. Going a little bit further if you can, arching your spine slightly, increases the stretch. Now we're going to be arching our back again, grabbing your hands, keeping the heels of your hands together, shoulder stretch, open your chest. Should be able to go a little bit further this time since this is the second time we have done this stretch. Feeling an opening in your chest, in your spine, slowly increasing the flexibility here, releasing the tension from your heart Breathe in here. Slowly exhale all the tension from your heart. Lifting both arms up, slowly lower them down to the mat and straightening that front leg now back to our hamstring stretch. Remembering to keep our hips aligned here. Think about pulling that right hip back and our left hip forward. Making sure you're not rounding your spine here when you're doing this stretch. Keep it as flat as possible, not putting any extra pressure on that spine. As you hold this position here, set yourself an intention for what you want to get out of this program. As well as getting fit and increasing your flexibility, come up with an intention that is about you, who you are as a person, where you are in your life. As my routines are dedicated to getting you in towards yourself, knowing yourself. As once you know who you are, you know what you want to do. Set yourself your intention now for these next 8 weeks, what you'd like to get out of this program and who you want to be when you're at the end of it. Take a deep breath in now through your nose, and on your exhale, set that intention. Moving forward now to low lunge, tucking that back foot under, high lunge, stepping that right foot back to your plank position, holding this plank for a little while now. If you need to, keep your knees on the ground. If not, keep them up. Hold the plank. Keep holding. We're going to finish off with a flow soon, so just be ready. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out, hold it for a little bit longer. Tricep push up. Now I'm just going to stay on the mat here, keeping our right cheek on the ground, bending that left knee in, stretching out a quad muscle here. By stretching it out in this way, it is quite a relaxing posture and puts no pressure on your body. So it's a nice way to start off stretching those quad muscles and releasing the tension there. Just breathe in and relax into the position. Switching now to the other side, left cheek on the ground, right foot to your glute. Stretch it out. Take a deep breath in. Slowly exhale out all the tension from that quad muscle. Release it out of your body. Feel it leaving your mind, your body and your mat. Taking that foot down now, stretching that right foot in to your glute. Going to prepare now for a half boat posture. Flexing the foot and slowly bringing that upper body up. This is a great way to stretch out your left shoulder here. Only go to the position that you can today. This is quite intense, so just do what you can. Keeping that right hand on the mat. Pulling yourself further in. Releasing it down now. Taking that right foot up now. Switching it to the other side. Flexing your foot. Slowly pull your body up. Using our quad muscle here to keep your body up, to pull yourself further up if you can. Breathe in. Exhale, release. Now grabbing that other foot now, we're going to try with both legs now if you can. Flexing both feet, pulling your body up, keeping those knees as close together as possible as you do this posture. Great way to open up your chest, open up your heart to the world around you, feeling it release the tension and slowly release. Well done. Feet down now to the mat, right cheek on the mat. Just relax and breathe. You should feel very relaxed right now. All the tension has left your body. You are in the present. You are focused. Moving now to a child's pose, rounding the spine. Just hold it here. Well done, you guys. You did a really good job. I hope you enjoy this routine. Now, if this is the first time you've done it, keep going for the rest of the week. You'll notice as you go along, the postures will become easier. I'm so proud of you for starting this program. I promise you, by the end of this program, you will know who you are. You will be fitter, more flexible, and just more you. Just breathe and relax in this posture. Coming up, breathing in, arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer, down to your heart. Inhale once more, arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer to your third eye here, remembering what intention you set for yourself. Bowing down now, and you are done. Thank you guys so much for doing this program, for starting this journey with me. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, like and share this program around so others can start this journey with you. Thank you so much for the support so far, and I'll see you guys in the next video.